Hello, welcome to the second installment of Faith Based Affirmations. I'm here to bring you 10 more affirmations and scenarios where they might be very helpful in your life. My name is Vanessa Luu, and I am your life coach. So let's get started. And just to remind you guys, I am reading this from my document that I have created, and this is just merely the audio version of it. One of my favorite books is called The Big Leap. And in this book, it taught me lessons that I hope I will never forget. One of them was an affirmation that I still use to this day. This affirmation helps open up your mind to the fact that you are worthy and you do deserve to live a wonderful life. Being a child of God doesn't mean we have to suffer every day. What kind of witness would that be? This information really helped me start to open my mind to this way of thinking. I highly recommend this book, and I think everyone in the whole world could benefit from it. I expand in abundance, success, and love every day as I inspire those around me to do the same. And I found that saying that affirmation was actually a little bit difficult for me in the beginning because the belief wasn't quite there yet. So there's a thing that he refers to in his book called upper limiting. And because I was upper limiting, it was hard for me to say that and truly feel it. And so I created a second affirmation that says, I'm increasing my endurance for feeling good and walking in abundance. So those two go together. The idea of this is to help you open up your mind to receive all the good God has planned for you. Let me know how you feel after saying this for a week. The next one. Today, try to write some of your own affirmations based off of who you are. You will have to do some soul searching. You may even need to reach out to a family member or a close friend to help them give you some insight. These are some of my personal affirmations for you to use as a jumping off point. Speak over yourself, who you are, and what you are good at. What are your characteristics? Positive only, friends. So these are some of mine, and you can tweak them to fit your characteristics and the things that you're good at. So here we go. I am gifted in teaching and communication. I am caring and compassionate. I genuinely care about people. I walk in integrity. I am a leader. I walk in determination. I share my strength in God without hesitation. I am a very hard worker and a huge giver. I want the best for everyone, and I don't give up on them. I hold people accountable because I care. I am a fantastic listener. I love my family wholeheartedly. I have patience for others and respect their time. I forgive others. I am enthusiastic and passionate. I am a loyal friend. I am compassionate and dedicated. So I would love to hear some of the affirmations that you created for yourself. So hopefully you kind of felt the flow of that. Basically, sometimes there's things that we think are flaws in us, but actually we can turn them into something positive when we realize, some people say this is annoying about me, but this actually is a strength. When I'm helping someone or, so open your eyes to that. You're going to need to do some soul searching, like I said, and you have to be kind to yourself. That's the hard part, right? Okay, so that's number 13. Is share with me at least one of your new affirmations that you created. I would love to hear it. 14. These are more affirmations for when you're experiencing doubt or that feeling of being lost. My faith in God is firmly established. I live by faith. My thoughts, words, and deeds are divinely created. So those are a cluster of affirmations that all help when you are experiencing doubt or feelings of being lost. 15. The enemy is always trying to point out our flaws, so I like to say this affirmation. I glorify God in all I do. I serve God in the world. And I say that one every day. And I added, boom, take that, Satan. 16. This is a good daily affirmation to remind you that it is irrelevant whether you feel weak or strong. God never changes. You can do all things through him. So here is the affirmation. I know that no matter what today brings, I will be okay because Christ lives in me and I am a vessel for his Holy Spirit. Try making this a daily affirmation as well as saying it in times when you're feeling weak or unworthy or out of control. 17. Here is a prayer that I wrote that I thought would be beneficial to anyone. Lord, let the fruits of the Spirit flow through me. May I show love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, and faithfulness to everyone who crosses my path. May all things that don't belong in my life leave to make room for all the good you have for me. Help me to see that when things leave, it's because you have something better. Help me to see that when the good comes, it's time to celebrate that you are to receive the glory. Keep me centered with you always. Keep me in prayer with you always. Keep me in your word always. Help me not to stray from your path of righteousness. And if I do stray, help me to receive your forgiveness and grace with arms open wide. And remember that I was never going to do this on my own, that it will always be you that receives the glory. Number 18. I have never talked to a friend who didn't want more patience. You may use this prayer and, if need be, fill in the blank of who you specifically need more patience with. In fact, the first paragraph is completely editable. Wherever you see underlines, know that you can change those to fit your situation better. Now, this is the audio version, so I will fill you in on the underlines. So it starts, please allow me to be patient with my, or with, fill in the blank, and fill in the blank, period. I am so weak during those times because I am blank. I will read to you mine and actually have a positive update. Mine said, please allow me to be patient with my kids in the early morning and when it's time to sleep, period. I am so weak during those times because I'm tired. I can tell you that both areas have drastically improved. I hardly ever am irritated with them in the morning because now I get up an hour before they do to have my quiet time, to spend time in the Word, to spend time in prayer, to spend time in meditation and get centered, and to surrender anything that might be bugging me. And at nighttime, things have improved there too. Once in a while, it still gets to me if they're not obeying, but I just speak words of affirmation over myself during that time, like, this is all under God's control. This is all under God's control. I'm going to show love. I'm going to be loving. I'm going to have patience. Things like that. And I just say those in my head and under my breath. Number 19, remind me, Lord, that I am a spiritual being having a human experience and that I can call on your holy name at any time. I never have to do life alone. God will never leave me. And that's your affirmation. God will never leave me. 20. Lord, let me remain close to your living water. Let me flourish beside you and let me live my life bearing fruit, not withering. I wrote that prayer while studying Ezekiel chapter 47, if you want to check it out. So these last few are more like prayers. But prayers can be affirmations as well when you choose affirming words. So that is your second installment. Believe it or not, I do have more, but that should be enough for you to chew on for a while. I hope that you enjoy this gift of faith-based affirmations. Take care and God bless.